Hey everybody, this is Preezy. Check out my website at www.listenuplistening5687.com. That's www.listenuplistening5687.com. You ready to chit chat and all of that? You ready to vent, let it out? Well, come on now. Come on, collab with Preezy. Come on and be on Listen Up, Listen In as a guest. Contact me at 718-354-8405. 718-354-8405. You can also contact me by email, listenuplistening5687@gmail.com. One more time, listenuplistening5687@gmail.com. Let's get it.
Do you have a passion project you want to bring to life? Let Jamila Adams at Your Service help you. Jamila Adams at Your Service was created to assist businesswomen 40 plus by bringing their passion project to life through website design and marketing. Visit her website, jamilaadamsatyourservice.com, and register for a free 30-minute consultation. Remember, you have a voice. Use it.
It's vacation time. Are you ready to get away? Far away? VacateWithNate.com has direct access to the travel industry's top brands. Every major travel supplier, including resorts, hotels, tour providers, cruise lines, vacation companies, airlines, and car rental brands in every destination in the world. Log on today and get your travel plans in motion at VacateWithNate.com. And for the individuals who want to turn a passion for travel into a flexible source of income and rewards, reach out to Nate at shopnobletravel@aol.com for more information.
Hey everybody, before I even get started, all praises due to Jehovah God and Jesus Christ every day. Amen. Now let's start the show.
Tanya, you ready?
Listen up, listen in. 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 Thanks for tuning in. Let's have a conversation. Talking worldwide, it don't matter your location. What you going through and the topic may have relation. Let's get some motivation. Swap out education. Every Friday we heal, laugh, improve, and grow. Put some nutrients in your mind, give you food for the soul. I know you pumped and preparing for your weekend and low. Might as well join the discussion and tune into the show. Listen up, listen in. Listen up, listen in. Listen up, listen in. Listen up, listen in. Listen up, listen in.
Hey everybody, welcome to Listen Up, Listen In podcast. I'm your host, Preezy. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I got a special guest today. Now, you know, I always have these special guests. So let me tell you a little bit about this gentleman that I have on my show today. This gentleman is a new author who just recently wrote a book named The Path to the Unknown. His book talks about a path that is filled with mysteries, ups and downs, trials, and hardships. A path that started with a culture shock and language gaps and then followed by several severe heart-shattering events. It is a path that teaches what no school on planet Earth can teach. It is a path that shapes your being and makes out of you the unexpected. The path to the unknown continues for as long as there is breath in him. That's what he says. And there's no room for surrendering or giving up. He wants this book to be known not only by thousands of people, but by millions of people, because it is not a matter of fame, nor a matter of money. He wrote this book mainly to find his kidnapped kids, who he knows nothing about. And it's going on 10 years now. So without further ado, let me introduce my special guest, Ahmed Khalaf. Hey Ahmed, how are you?
Fine. How are you, Preezy? It's very nice to be with you today.
It's nice having you, Ahmed. Thank you so much for coming on Listen Up, Listen In podcast. I really appreciate that. And I always love to ask my guests, how is your day going? Or I should say, evening.
Well, it is indeed evening, and it's going well. Another day, another hope. That's how I love to look at it.
Yes, I understand that. Now, Ahmed, I done read your bio, and it is very interesting. I can't wait till you tell your story. So, only you can tell your story. So, please let my audience know who Ahmed Khalaf is.
Well, I'm just a normal person who had really a lot in his life, and I wanted for people to know about it because life is never easy. I mean, even for the best of people, it's not easy. Everyone has a story to tell, but stories, they differ from one person to another. So I started to write my book in 2014, and it took me several years to come to the point where I could finish the book, because the events, they are just so painful. Every time I was about to sit down and write something, my tears would just fall and I couldn't control myself. Until just recently I said, I mean, what else can happen? I mean, the worst had happened, I believe. So, and these are all lessons in life. We just have to keep going, you know? And if I was able to survive it, then definitely other people can survive their struggles as well. So my book serves multiple things at the same time. The main reason, as you said, Prezi, is I want to find my kids. They were kidnapped and literally kidnapped by their own mother 10 years ago, who all of a sudden changed, became a total different person, which I totally understand. People can change. But what I cannot understand is how can a person be so cruel and destroy a family because of personal interests? I mean, it's fine. I mean, you know, people are different and their mindsets are different, but we had something going on. We've been together for 9 years, for God's sake. And we've been through trials as well. And then I was at that time in the Philippines, Prezi, and I took care of our kids because she wanted to pursue the dream of becoming a registered nurse in the United States under the umbrella that, hey, this is a better future for all of us.
Right.
And then after she filed the petition and it came out like so many years after, and she was very close to getting her American citizenship, that's the time she came to the Philippines, made a plot with her family, kidnapped the kids, went back to the United States, and I was left hanging.
Wow.
And it's been 10 years now that I know nothing about them. Now, the strange part is that she has so much control over them, it seems, because they have no social presence at all. My eldest from her is already 20 years old, and I can't find anything about him on the internet, not on Facebook, not on Instagram, nothing.
Wow.
And that is very strange indeed. And then, like, just Prezi, think about it. If a person has to go through so much pain in his life, yet still decides to stand strong and looks for his kids, which is just part of my story that is written in the book. The reason why I did this is to resonate with other people who are also having hard times and hardship in their lives. But you know what? People, they are just different how they perceive things. And some people, they go into depression. Some people go into drugs. Some people go into drinking. Some people, and this is my message out for everyone. I mean, guys, I mean, what could be worse than losing your own kids and not knowing where they at?
Right.
You know? So that's the reason I decided to write The Path to the Unknown, which is a path that we walk. Every one of us walks it, because sometimes we don't know where we are going. You know, we just have to knock all the doors in the hope that there is light at the end of the tunnel.
Right. Wow. You never got the police involved or?
Oh, yeah. Oh, Preezy, I've got everybody involved. I mean, there was court. I filed a kidnapping case against her in the Philippines, but just imagine her uncle is a retired judge, and now you can already fill in the blanks.
Oh, wow.
You know, yeah. I mean, I got the American embassy in the Philippines involved. I got the American embassy in Jordan involved. I got the Jordanian embassy in the Philippines and in Japan involved. I got the Ministry of Foreign Affairs involved, and nothing had helped. I even contacted the child abduction unit in the United States, and because the Philippines is not under the Hague Treaty, there is nothing that they could do. And in order for me to file a case in the United States, that requires tons of money. I mean, you can't even think of starting this whole journey with attorneys if you don't have at least $100,000 in your pocket.
Wow. That is terrible. That is. So you wrote this book. You said you started writing this book what year?
2014.
And you decided to put it out this year.
I mean, and it's all written in the book, but I will tell you how it happened. I was contacted by a publishing agent, and it was by mistake, where in fact I don't believe really in coincidences, but it was a sign from the heavens. They contacted me as Ahmed Khalaf, but they were meaning somebody else who wrote another book. And then I told them, listen, yes, my name is so-and-so, but I'm not the author of the book that you're asking about. I have my own book. And then they said, can you send us the manuscript? I said, sure. I sent it to them. They liked it. It wasn't finished at that time. And they said, can you finish it? And I said, I've been looking forward to finish this book, and yes, I will do it because it seems like this is time. Of all the people in the entire universe, I was the one to be contacted mistakenly. And then it just pushed me. I said, this is the time. It has to come out. I can't just, keep saying the events are too painful. I just have to get it out. It's for me, it's for my kids, it's for all the people.
Wow. Yes, because you'd be surprised of how many people are going through what you're going through.
That's right.
Did you ever have to go to therapy for this? Because this
No.
is tough.
I am my own doctor. I decided to stay strong. I decided to keep fighting till the end, because I know for a fact if I get weak, I will lose everything. So for as long as there is breath in me, I will keep fighting, because I know I am a person who has rights, and I am going to claim my rights now or later, or at the very last end of life, I will get my rights.
Yes, you do have rights. You do. You're the father of the kids. And how old are your children?
Well, the eldest is 20 now. Then the one below him is 18. And then the youngest was born 2009. So he's now, do the math, 13, 14.
You're talking approximately 10 years. You said 10 years you haven't seen
10 years since they have been taken away. And you know what? I'm the one who raised them. Just imagine, I'm the one who raised them when they were kids.
This is so sad. This is sad, Ahmed.
Yes, it is sad, but you know what? I'm not going to let this sadness control my life and say, oh, my life is over.
Right.
It's not over until it is over. And she thought probably, okay, I won. He is financially crippled, and I am in the United States and he's somewhere else. But that doesn't mean anything. It just means I am more determined than ever. And with the help of all these people around the globe who are hearing this podcast now through you, Preezy, I am pretty sure there will be something going on. Justice will be served. One way or the other, it is going to be served.
My thing is, I need to know, why aren't you able to come to the United States?
Well, I mean, even if I come to the United States, Crazy, it's not going to help anything, most especially that I don't know this woman, what she is capable of doing. Just imagine, this is also another chapter in the book. When I came, before we were separated, and before she even, got to the point of taking the kids forever, I went to the United States with my youngest child, and as a visit, I went there to visit her, just in the as to say, trying to get things rolling, because she changed all of a sudden. And then I was like, okay, maybe our presence now, all of a sudden there in the United States, maybe it will change something. She will change the way she thinks. She will change whatever. I didn't know the evil plan that she had at that time. But when I came there, she was late coming to pick us from the airport for 45 minutes, and that was in the middle of winter. And she didn't even give a damn.
Wow.
And she came with a person, and that I don't want to tell all the chapters of the book, because it's definitely like something that you have to read in details,
Right.
But my God, I mean, the way she treated us was just like total trash, as if I wasn't her husband for 9 years long, as if her own child is not with me. And then on the day when I saw that all this treatment is so bad, I told her, you know what? I'm going to a hotel. If you don't have the time to stay with your son, I'll take him with me. And she answered, I will call the police. I go like, excuse me? I'm the one who came to visit you, and you calling the police, telling them what? Telling them what?
Wow.
My husband is taking my son because I cannot take care of him. I am going to work. I decided not even to take a vacation when they came. I mean, come on. It's just like, I mean, if at that point she already was thinking of calling the police, calling in the police, I should have actually, at that time, I should have been alarmed already that there is a bigger plan that she was planning. But I am just a person who sees the good in people, and I never anticipated that she will go that far of actually doing a plot, and she even perfected it. She was able to kidnap the kids without a trace.
Unbelievable.
Now,
wow.
And now just imagine if I come to the United States, let's say I know where they live. I mean, what kind of lies she gonna come up with this time? He's here to do this and to do that. I mean, it's not worth it. It's not worth it that you will be in trouble with law enforcement because of a lie. And how can I prove otherwise? So I was like, okay, fine. You don't know how these people think. You don't know how these people, and I'm talking about my ex-wife, unfortunately. But if she was already so evil to be planning everything so perfectly, and then she might come up with anything,
Right. Yeah, but I just think you would have better chances of being in the United States, and it's a possibility things might work your way. I just, you gotta have faith. Like you said, you have your faith, and things might work your way. You being so far, it might be difficult, but if you know for sure she's in the United States.
Oh, I know for sure she's in the United States, and my kids are in the United States. But then, if you go to war, you have to make sure that you are fully equipped. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Right now, I wrote the book. I will let the people know. I will let the press know. I will let everyone know, so that when the time comes, at least I am fully supported.
Right. I know what you're saying. Because that's, that's really difficult. Like you're saying, filled with mysteries, ups and downs, trials and hardships and stuff like that. It can only make you stronger, but not knowing where your children are for 10 years, and I'm pretty sure they want to know where daddy is too.
Yeah, I mean, see, the big issue here is I don't know what kind of lies she has been putting in their heads for 10 years. I don't even know if I am alive in their eyes. I have no idea, Prezi.
That's what I'm saying. This is really deep. And I'm
Exactly.
glad you wrote this book to let everybody know what you're going through, and because this can inspire others, like, hey, this is what I need to do. You have people out there that's going through the same thing you're going through, and they don't know where to start from. So I think this is excellent. What else do you think that you should do? Like, what else is in your plan? I know you don't want to tell everything in the book, because we want people to get the book and read it, but what else is next for Ahmed when it comes to
Well, look,
his kids?
I mean, one of the big chances that I have is for the book to become known. Then it sells. Then if that happens, then at least I will have the so-called financial freedom. And if I have this financial freedom, then in this case, I can hire a really good attorney who will actually then do everything the legal way. Remember, I just told you a while ago, if you go to war, you have to be fully equipped.
Right.
And I want to do everything the legal way. I don't want there is no room for any mistakes, period. I don't want to give her the chance again to manipulate in any way possible, to lie about something, because this is what this is how she was able to get away with everything in the Philippines. But she will not be able to do that in the United States. But in order for this to happen, Prezi, I mean, it's a long shot, and it's not that easy. But
Right.
hey, I am a hopeful person. I'm optimistic, and I'm pretty sure, one day, sooner, I'm not going to say sooner or later, I'm going to say sooner, one person will get to know the story. One person will be able to do and help and basically put everything on track. I mean, it just takes one right person to do this and help. And then everything is on the right track. I hope.
Do you think that where you're at now, that you've been receiving, getting enough information? Do you think that you've been getting the help that you've been requesting?
What do you mean?
Like you saying that you was letting people know and trying to get as much information as you could. Do you think these people were helping you to the best of their ability?
Well, I mean, look, people in general, they just think about it this way. The help that I'm talking about is, just imagine that one producer will know about the book and it becomes a movie, for instance, okay? Because it is movie material. With this amount, with this right person who will put this movie out or will put the book out, that will give me enough finances in order for me to be able to move things around the legal way. The information that I have right now, they are very limited. So people in general, they will not do anything unless there is a financial benefit behind it.
I was getting ready to ask you that.
Exactly.
Do you think it's difficult because of not having the finances that you need?
Absolutely. And that's the reason I am putting so much hope on the book to become famous, to become something, to become a movie, to become the bestseller. Because once that happens, then you have the finances and then you can hire the people that you need in order for you, to seek justice. Because in the end, it's all business, Preezy, unfortunately.
Right, right. Wow, your book seems awesome, and it definitely should be known. You know, your book should definitely be known to others. It should be all over the world. It's for people to hear your story, to read your story, to know what you're going through, what you've been going through, what you're still going through. So it definitely should be known. Yes. The path to the unknown. Yes. Where's your book at now, right now? Is it on Amazon?
Yes, the book is on Amazon. It's on Barnes and Noble. It's on Goodreads. It's all over the internet, and you can even see the book trailer. If you write the Path to the Unknown book trailer, you can also see that one. It has already almost 7,000 views on YouTube.
Wow.
It has about 53,000 views on TikTok. So slowly, it is getting known, and I also received. I'm gonna share this news with you right now. Just a few days ago, I got the Hollywood Book Review, and the book has earned the notable book seal based on books of excellent merit.
Wow, that is excellent. Wow. How many pages is your book?
It's 184 pages.
Okay. Wow. I can't believe you had this book so long, and wow. What made you just say, hey, this is it? You know, I'm gonna put this book out. Because you had it sitting there collecting dust, and what made you just say, this is it, man, I gotta get this book out? What
Well, I
gave
mean,
you that?
just like what I told you, it's destiny. That email that I received from the publishing company who thought I was somebody else, and then it turned out like I told them, hey, I'm not the author of the book that they were asking about, but I have my own book. And then when they saw the manuscript, they were excited about it, and they said, okay, can you finish it? And I said, yes, I will finish it. Because that was a sign, you know, like, hey, Ahmed, it's time for you to move it. It's been sitting there for so many years.
Yes.
It's time for this book to see the light.
Yeah. That was definitely a sign.
That was definitely a sign, yes.
Because do you think that if you didn't receive that call, you would have finished it? You think it would have went on a couple of more years just sitting there?
I mean, look, my wife that I am married to since 2014, she has been supporting me with her entire soul and heart, and she has been really encouraging me to finish the book. But as I told you, it's just like, it was like mission impossible. Every time I sat down to write something, I mean, all these flashbacks, all these pains, they were just killing me. And I was like totally crippled. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't move forward until, you know, that incident with the email happened. And I said, you know, just screw it. It's time. Like, I have to step over all the pain that I have, and I have to get it out. And it's not just for me, it's also for the people. I want the people to hear it, see it, feel it, learn it, read it. And that's what had happened.
So what advice can you give to someone, another father, another mother that is going through the same thing you're going through?
Well, one thing for sure is there is no room for surrendering. No room. It doesn't matter how tough the situation is. It doesn't matter. You have to believe in yourself, and you have to believe that there is light at the end of the tunnel. You have to believe that. Even if it seems so far-fetched, even if you think that it's impossible. I mean, my situation, I'm in such a deep shit, sorry for my language, but
Okay.
it is really how some people see and perceive the problem. It doesn't matter. Just have faith. Have faith that you can do it. Because if somebody else was able to do it, you can do it as well.
It's excellent, excellent. And your book is on. I want you to name the sites again where your book is on so everybody can hear it.
Well, I mean, it's on Amazon, which is the most known website, and it's the easiest probably for everyone. It's on Barnes and Noble. It's on Goodreads. And actually, if you just type The Path to the Unknown by Ahmed Khalaf, you will have dozens of sites that are selling the book. So I really hope that you will grab a copy and read it. And I'm pretty sure my book is just such kind of a book. When you start reading, you cannot stop. I mean, I have a coworker who purchased the book and she read it, the entire 184 pages in one night.
Wow.
She couldn't stop. She couldn't stop.
That's deep. Wow. Wow. Yeah, it sounds like it sounds very interesting. And I really hope that you get to see your kids. I hope you find your children. What's your website?
It's thepathtothe.unknown.com, but then between each word, there is that minus sign, the hyphen.
Okay.
thepathtothe.unknown.com.
Okay, yes. The-path-to-the-unknown.
Exactly.
Okay, I see. Yes. Okay, what else you want to say, Ahmed, to get the viewers to understand what you've been going through and what you need?
Well, Preezy, all I can say is I really wish everyone all the best from the bottom of my heart. Whether I know the people or I don't know the people, I really wish the entire human race to be at the best they can be, and to really believe that there is always good in life, despite that this world is full with bad people and scammers and you name it. But there are still also a lot of good people out there. So believe in the goodness rather than in, what is bad. That is filled, like our world is filled with it, unfortunately. But there is still so much good in life. And I want to really thank you, Preezy, because through your podcast, you made my voice being heard, and you are one of those good people who is trying her best also to get the voices of other people out. And that's an act and a deed of goodness. So thank you, Preezy, for that.
Oh, and thank you. I really appreciate that. Yes, it is important to. I like what you said, that there's so many good people in the world. We know that we're living in a world that's evil, but there are really good people out here, and they should be acknowledged. So I appreciate that. Thank you. You made my day. And you know that you're always welcome to come on my show to promote your book, to tell your story. And if you have any more information, we would love to hear it, because I would love for you to find your children and to get your book out to the entire world. This story will get out to the entire world. You already know that. And so it is an honor to have you on my show. So I really, really appreciate you.
Well, it's really my honor being on your show, and I really hope that your show will become so popular that people will have to wait, in line to get an interview with you.
Oh, man, that would be so awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that, Ahmad. But please, stay in contact. I know where you are. It is very far, but please stay in contact with me by email, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, Preezy. And of course, I will keep in touch. That's a promise. And whatever updates I will have, I'll share them with you.
Thank you. And keep your faith strong, please.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay. You take care.
You too. Have a lovely day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi, I am Ahmed Khalaf, and you've been listening to the Listen Up, Listen In podcast with Preezy. Check me out on my website, thepathtothe.unknown.com. And also, my book is on Amazon called The Path to the Unknown. Just type in by Ahmed.
Oh, thank you.
That concludes this episode of Listen Up, Listen In with your host, Preezy. Hey, yo, Preezy, tell them how to keep in touch, baby.
Go to Instagram, Listen Up, Listen In 5687, and on Facebook, Listen Up, Listen In. You can also email me at listenuplisten5687@gmail.com. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, by following me on social media, you'll be able to see all the platforms my podcast is on. Wherever you consume my podcast, hit the subscribe button so you can be notified when a new episode is posted. Rate, review, and share this podcast.
Listen up, listen in. Listen up, listen in. Yeah.